Hot and get a drink real quick now. So do that though.
Still Julia in the background. Was that drink good?
That thing, that's good, boy. That thing, that's good.
All you need now is a pickle.
I like pickles. Like Tim Bling said that. Megan was handing out pickles one day. Tim Bling ate one of them pickles, and he looked up at the sky and said, I like pickles. And we've been saying that ever since.
Oh, good. I see. Yep, see one of the kids ran by. He's quiet now. What's it? Look at all this. He's like, I wanted that wood stove in that barn. You wanted that wood stove in that barn, didn't it? Didn't it? Didn't it? See, I had plans. Gotta get you coming down.
It's hard to see it. I fake my dad.
What are you talking about?
If I fall out the roof now, they're gonna think I did it on purpose.
Listen, it's like, you know, whenever you go on the roof, we gotta say something crazy. Last time it was, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
I think it's the elevation.
It is. It's high, like, you know. What's the altitude?
Yeah, your brain don't work as good.
Yep, your oxygen.
Don't hold me accountable.
Clearly, because
when I'm on the roof.
that's one thing. I'm like, is he stressed out? It's like, clearly he's not getting the right amount of oxygen to his brain or
This
something.
is what happens when I'm scared.
Come on, get out and show me this fancy tin you bought.
I ain't spent too much of your money.
Oh, good. Spend all my money. This is awesome. It looks white to me.
Yeah, it's what happened was I thought it was gonna be a dark gray, but when I got there it was a lighter gray, and but it's
so that's actually perfect because it almost looks white, you know.
Yeah, because our goal was to go on with white tin, And but we couldn't find white tin in stock anywhere because we got a white roof on Emma. But we also didn't want to go with a white roof on the barn, because the barn, we know the barn is gonna be here. The barn isn't going anywhere. But you know, in the next 5-6 years, Emma might go somewhere, you know, and we might build a house down here, and we, you know, most likely won't a I mean,
it's one of those words, one of those sentences.
We wouldn't want a white roof on the roof of our house, and so we were thinking more like we'll probably have shingles or something like that. And I was thinking it was gonna be dark gray, but you know, I looked at it online, and they had it in stock in at Lowe's that was a nice little distance away from here, and so I was there and I said I might as well go and get it and go and put it up. It's better than what's on there now. And but it's not the aluminum, because the aluminum was real shiny. And so just looking at this, you may think like, oh yeah, this is just like the regular metal roofing. Like this is supposed to be gray. It's a different color than aluminum, because the aluminum is like real shiny, you know, acrylic looking. But that's what we got.
I like it.
So we're gonna have a light gray, almost white when the sun is hitting it right. Roof on the barn.
I'm happy with it. I like it.
As long as you like it, that's all that matters. But I know it's gonna look good once we get it up there.
Yeah, it will.
Yep. I had to get they didn't have 16 footers, so I had to get 12 footers. Okay. So I'm actually had to scab in a piece, like a 4-foot piece. So it's gonna be 2 pieces on one line. It'd be a 12-foot piece and then a 4-foot piece, and they'll just overlap one another.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Yep.
Looks good.
And I'm not gonna get to it today because just getting the material is like these things are heavy. Especially when you like, you know, it's good I ain't go to the gym today. I got my workout getting these things loaded.
Oh, good. But, and that's what you do anyway. You typically get your material the day before you start the project, so you can really dedicate the morning of the project to getting like the project in your mind and focusing and praying. And
that's right. Drinking my coffee.
That's right. Meditating.
Playing with the kids. Staying calm and relaxed.
Right.
And not like getting up real early, heading to get material and getting in this big, you know,
rush,
right, and then doing something stupid and doing something wrong. Just ease into it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited, and you know, so we talked a lot about the color, but every time the wind blows hard or it rains, the roofing material, the felt has been blowing up. So I know this is really gonna ease your mind and your like spirit and your heart, because you work so hard on the barn, like building the barn. So we really need to
be leaking every time it rains, because the wind's gonna blow when it rains here. And then when the time when you need the roof to be on, it blows it off.
So we need to get it watertight and protect like all your hard work of the barn. And plus we're using the barn. We have hay in the barn. We have animal feed in the barn. These things don't need to get wet. So I'm excited about this project.
That's good. All right, y'all, I'm tired, and I'll just see y'all in the morning when it's time to start working on getting the roof up there. And I gotta just, like I said, get my plan together tonight to how I'm gonna get these big sheets of heavy tin up on the roof. But if I can get sheets of plywood up there by myself, I should be able to get these sheets of tin up there by myself. So I'll just see y'all in the morning. All right, I.A.G farm family, as y'all can see, I'm back out here the next day on the barn site, and I'm getting set up. Got my ladder in position, got my tin unstrapped on the trailer, and I'm ready to get started putting this tin roof on this barn. I told Megan that my goal for today is to get one piece up there properly. Now I'm expecting to get more than one piece up there, but the thing is, I want to make sure I take my time and get that first piece up good. And I've been thinking a lot about how I'm gonna do this, because the size 10, they didn't have the 16-foot sections of 10 like I wanted, and they only had 12-foot sections. And so what I'm gonna have to do is, because I need 16-foot sections to cover the whole roof, that would have covered it perfectly. And even actually on this side, I would have had to cut some, because this side is I think it's like 14 feet or something like that, and the other side at 16 feet pieces would have fit perfect. But they only had the 12-foot sections. If I wanted 16-foot sections or pieces, 16-foot long, I would have had to order them and wait, and I didn't want to do that. So I went ahead and got the 12-foot sections, and I bought some extra pieces. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna string. Let's see if I can get y'all so y'all can see the actual roof. It's gonna be hard getting footage, but we did, and we're putting the sheathing up there, so we should be able to get good footage up there for y'all while we're doing the tin. But so what I'm gonna do is, I was trying to decide, because I'm gonna have to scab in a piece. I'm gonna have to put two pieces on one stretch. And so I was trying to decide whether I was gonna put the cutoff piece at the bottom, or I was gonna put the cutoff piece up at the top by the ridge. And I think I decided I'm gonna put the whole pieces at the bottom and then put the cutoff pieces at the top. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole pieces all the way across. And of course I'm gonna have to cut around that chimney there, because I am gonna keep that wood stove in there, because I'm planning on burning that wood stove this winter and drinking some coffee. Megan and I sitting in front of the wood stove drinking some coffee. Maybe invite grandma down too, and drink some coffee in the barn in front of the wood stove on a good nice Mississippi winter day. But anyway, I'm gonna get all my whole pieces stretched out first and tacked down on this side, and it's gonna be about a 2 or 3 foot section at the top that I need to put another piece to fill it in. And on the other side, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just do all the pieces on the bottom, and then come in after that and do all the pieces on top. And so pretty much I'll have all whole pieces across the bottom on the front side, all whole pieces across the bottom on the back side, and then I'll come in and measure and then cut my other pieces and put those in at the top, and then put my ridge cap at the top. Y'all see my ridge cap? That's what I put on top of this toolbox here. You put that over top of the ridge to seal everything in and everything, make everything watertight. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get to it, and it should be fun. Like I said, I'm gonna try to take my time, kind of figure out how to record this process, how to line the tin up properly so it falls best, because there's a lot of measuring and a lot of math that goes into it, because I want that tin to fall perfect at the end so I don't have to cut a piece, you know. So I need to let it hang over just enough on this end so that by the time I get down there, it hangs over that same amount down there, so it'll just look nice and clean and smooth. So let me put the camera down, get a couple measurements, do a little bit of math in my head, some farmer's math, and then I'm gonna set y'all up, and we're gonna try to get this roof on this barn, and we'll just see how much we can get done today. So y'all just stick around. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. We're working on our Ernest, our barn. If you hadn't seen the videos about when we named the barn, you had to go back and see those videos. But we felt like the Lord was leading us to call the barn Ernest, you know, because we're earnestly trying to finish off this season of our life so that we can earnestly and abundantly move into the next season of our life. And it's just gonna all be amazing. That word has been floating around our life for the last month or two, and it's amazing, because a lot of the things that we've been dealing with, and y'all know some of those things that we won't even mention because we're moving on from those things, but a lot of those things we've been dealing with have actually brought more abundance to our life. You know, you would think that those things would, you know, cause harm to our life, but that's why the Bible says all things work out for the good of those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. And so when those bad things rise up, which literally, like, I have evidence that bad things rose up, and there was immediate overflow that happened after that. You know, things like us having to cancel out the comment section on our videos. You know, you might think, which makes sense, like that it might negatively affect like our monetization, or it might negatively affect our YouTube business, having to cancel out comments. With all of the crazy people making crazy videos about us, you might think that that would negatively affect like what we're doing in our business on YouTube. But literally, I was talking to Megan about it, it's like we've had some of the best months as far as our YouTube business that we've ever had, you know. And it's just amazing to see the Lord showing himself strong on our behalf. It just makes me think about Joseph, you know, when Joseph was thrown in the pit, but he ended up becoming like the top ranking person in Pharaoh's kingdom. I think about you know, you just think about all the stories about people being persecuted and it ends up working out for their good. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that scripture actually comes from, though, because, you know, a lot of the things that I mentioned in the New Testament are actually scriptures that I pulled from the Old Testament. And that scripture where it talks about in the New Testament, all things work out for the good of those who love God or are called according to his purpose. I know I said that fast, but I'm trying to get it out of the way. Some people say I talk so fast they have to slow down the the video, but there's a lot going on in this noggin here, and I be having to get it out fast. That's just how my brain works. But sorry if I'm talking too fast. Just slow it down if you need to, rewind it, listen to it again. But that scripture where it talks about all things working out for the good, or God doing good things for those that he loves in bad situations, that actually comes from that story of Joseph. You know, go back and read it, and you'll see that Joseph said that same thing when he talked to his brothers after his brothers like turned against him. You know what I'm saying? His brothers turned against him and tried to sell him into slavery, but they were actually selling him into abundance. And a lot of times, you know, we have to realize like that when we're being persecuted, that we're not being sold into slavery. Like those people that are trying to persecute us are only hurting themselves, only making themselves look like fools. But what we're doing is we're being sold into abundance. So let's earnestly work on getting this barn finished so we can earnestly move into our next season, so we can continue to earnestly establish more and more and more abundantly. Y'all stick around.
I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got.
All right, y'all. I got the first one up. As y'all can tell by how gingerly I'm going up and down off that ladder, that I'm scared of heights. But I'm not gonna let my fears defeat me though. So I'm scared of heights, but I'm gonna go up there, you know, and say, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that thinks he can come against the armies of my God, like David? Yeah, I know I say that a lot, but David's story is one of my favorite stories in the Bible. David, this small little shepherd boy, he was just bringing his brothers lunch. Just think about that. David wasn't going to the battlefield to slay Goliath. That wasn't his intention when he was going to the battlefield. But when David showed up, he was just bringing his brothers lunch. David was so small, he couldn't even wear the armor of the warriors when he tried to go fight Goliath. But his job was just to come and bring his brothers lunch. He was serving his brothers, and he was bringing them lunch. And then he came up on the job site in the war zone, and he saw Goliath stomping around saying, disrespecting God and you know, challenging the armies of Israel. And David was like, man, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? And his brothers were probably saying, that's a giant, you can't beat him. And David was probably like, Goliath is big, but my God is bigger, you know, I'm gonna take him down. I don't even need a sword or a spear. All I need is some smooth stones, some rocks in my pocket. That's all I need. But anyway, so that's what I feel like when I'm climbing this ladder and putting this tent up on the roof, because I'm terrified of heights. But I don't let that stop me though. There's a lot of things that I have to do that I'm, you know, not skilled at, not good at, might be a little bit scared of, but I still do those things anyway. I face my fears, you know, I turn and I face what's trying to bring opposition against me. I turn and I face what's trying to bring me down. I turn and I run full steam ahead to those things that are trying to run me away. And I encourage y'all to do the same thing. But got that first piece up. Y'all let me know how y'all think that looks. I guess you gotta let me know in the email. You can't let me know in the comments. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that first piece. And like I said, I kind of got it to where it's overhanging, probably about 1 inch on the edge. And I might have to cut that last piece because I was gonna overhang it. I measured it, and if I would have overhung it about 3 inches over here, it would have, on that last piece, it would have been an overhang of about 3 inches on the other side as well. But when I did that, y'all saw when I was putting it up there, it looked kind of flimsy. It was a little bit too much hanging over. And so I pulled it on in until it got sturdy. And it's only about a 1/2 inch, about 1 inch hanging over on the edge. So I'm probably gonna have to end up cutting the one at the opposite end down there once I get down there, but that'll be fine because we don't want it to look flimsy and floppy and everything. But it looks good though, and I'm gonna go ahead and start that's my goal. My goal was to get one piece up there. And I've done that. And so yeah, I'm feeling good about the process. And I think I'm gonna try to go and get another piece up there and just keep on going until I need a break. So yes, so y'all just stay tuned. Let's see if we can get a couple more pieces up there.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
What's up, I.A.G family? I am headed out to give Tim Sr. a body armor, and I'm so excited to look at the progress of the roof. Right now the sun is blaring. I can imagine how hot it is up there. Literally I cannot see the roof, that's how bright the sun is. But the boys are headed out. We're gonna do chores, and we're also gonna bring Tim Sr. something to drink, body armor, and I'm gonna get a chance to check out the roof, check out his progress. I'm so excited to get a roof on the barn. Y'all, every like bit of love that we get to give to Ernest is amazing to me. So this is so totally cool, and it looks, I can finally actually see the roof. It looks like Tim Sr. is disassembling the wood stove pipe that comes out of the roof. So let me just soak all this in, and I'll show y'all his progress. There it is, y'all, the roof. Let's raise this roof. I don't know if y'all can see from there. The light is so... Let me try to get another angle because the light is so bright. Okay, so we got Tim Sr. easing on down there with a piece of the pipe. Ever so gently.
I'm not scared of heights. I'm just scared of falling.
Right. Falling from high up. I'm gonna work my way around this trailer you got here. All right, come on, bud. Let's go. You in the sun too. Come on. How's it going?
Going good. I'm not tired. I just look like this.
Listen, when I like my face is literally warm. When I first came out, the sun like hit me in the face. I couldn't see. And like, look, touch my face.
Oh yeah, I touched it.
I need to touch your whole body. Touch your face.
Oh no, your hands are cold.
I guess because I came out of like AC,
yeah.
so it was like a shocking. It was a shock to my system.
But no, it's actually not that hot up there. Actually,
really?
Compared to how hot it was when I was doing the
oh yeah,
on the other side.
Well, it was 100 degrees, right?
Exactly
when you...
right. So now it's more like probably 80, 85.
Yeah, at the most.
And yeah, the heat is not really bothering me up there. It's just, you know, like physical labor.
Yeah.
Being scared of heights. It's like if I like had somebody on the ground and hand me the sheets of 10, might not be so bad. But oh no hint. You know me, I can't hardly work with nobody. I end up hurting folks' feelings.
I get fired.
Oh yeah, I end up hurting folks' feelings. So you gotta be tough to be around me. You can't, you know, can't be a wimp. So, cause I'm gonna end up hurting your feelings eventually. Cause I'm not for everybody, like I always say. It's like I'm not for everybody, but the people who I am for, I'm like a treasure. You know what I'm saying? Super valuable. But I'm real, like my way of encouraging is like a little bit different than you might be used to. So get some of this drink.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Whew. But this is all I needed right here, something to drink, and I can get right back up there.
Yeah,
I've been trying to decide how to get a drink real quick now. Keep that talking.
Junior in the background. Was that drink good?
That thing, that's good, boy. That thing, that's good.
All you need now is a pickle.
I like pickles. Like Tim Green said that. Megan was handing out pickles one day. And Tim Green ate one of them pickles, and he looked up at the sky and said, I like pickles. And we've been saying that ever since. But anyway, so what was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was trying to decide how I was gonna do the tin around the wood stove pipe. Because I definitely want to keep my wood stove pipe because I got big plans. Oh yeah. Sitting in this barn this winter, drinking coffee, sitting back, you know, watching football.
Man cave barn.
Exactly right. It ain't got to be a cave. It's just like all I need is a wood stove and a black cup of coffee. But anyway, whatever I was saying don't make no sense. But I'm talking about the wood stove pipe. So I definitely want to keep the wood stove, and I'm trying to figure out how to get around the wood stove pipe. Right. And so I was gonna try to cut the tin around the wood stove pipe, but it really doesn't have the right boot on there because the boot that it has on there, like the thing that covers the hole around the pipe from rain getting in, it's a metal one, aluminum, whatever it is, and that's made for shingle roofs. But we need a rubber one made for metal roofs. Okay. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and replace that boot. I'm gonna just take it all the way apart, take the pipe and everything apart, and just lay the tin across it. Come back in later, cut the hole in the tin,
and do it right.
And then put the pipe back through there, and then get a rubber boot and put it around there instead of that metal one. Because what I was gonna do was I was gonna like cut the tin around it, and then just caulk around it real good. But instead of doing it like that, trying to rig it up, I had to do it the right way. Plus that'll make it easier for me to do it now, because I couldn't really figure out how I was gonna get the circle, you know, the angle.
Right, get it cut with that 10.
Exactly, because I gotta cut it down here. And then this 10 is so big and so heavy, and you know, you don't really have a lot of wiggle room. You gotta put it on there perfect to line up with the other piece of 10. I said it's just gonna be impossible.
Yeah, that sounds like a headache.
Yeah. So I said, let me go and just take the pipe all the way down, lay the 10, come back later, cut it, and put the rubber boot in. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
But you take a look at it. I'm gonna take a break. Then
All right. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can climb up this ladder.
Go ahead, go for it.
All right, I'm gonna climb up this ladder. It looks great. Okay. Yeah, it really doesn't look like a whole lot missing here at the top.
Yeah, once I get past that chimney thing.
Mm-hmm. So this is the boot that he's talking about that we have currently on this wood stove pipe. As you can see, it's made for a shingle roof. So we need to get, because the shingles will overlay this metal. Is that correct? So I was saying this, it looks to me like it's made for a shingle roof because the shingles will go over this metal. Whereas with the metal roof, you need something that goes on top of it. I got you. So he's gonna take this down, get the rubber boot, do it all right. So right now the plan is just to get it down and lay the 10 on top of it, cut the hole later, and get the right boot that we need. So
if I cut the hole later, what it really mean is we'll probably never get back around to it.
no, then you won't have a wood stove.
But you know how we are.
I do know how we are, but I also know how you are about your wood stoves.
Well, we gotta get the barn cleaned out first.
That's true too. So you cut the hole from the inside, is that right?
Yeah, just I cut from the top too. But you know how we do it when we do a wood stove.
Yep.
Yep. You didn't see me install about
I've seen you install a lot of them, so it just kind of depends.
You
Yeah.
can put a hole from the top and then cut it from the outside. It don't matter.
Yeah, I
As long
just
as you get it cut.
yeah, I got you. So hopefully we get back to it because I know he loves this wood stove. So he's got almost half the roof shingle. So he's just taking a little drink break down there. And so the plan now is just to continue to lay the 10. And I love it.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that
I don't know what it is about
I'll stay
10 roof.
with you.
Listen, I think you promised me a 10 roof day
Closer.
when we
I wanna stay
Yeah.
with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love.
It'd be better if I could twist that and take that pipe
That's
out.
what I was wondering. Does that twist?
That first pipe is always so hard to get out. I don't know why they have it locked in there. But it's supposed to twist out. I'm gonna try it a few times. And if not, I go down low and take the whole pipe.
This is gonna be interesting.
Can be here with you. Everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that
If I can get up here and stand up and do it, I can do it. But when it comes loose, that's the problem.
Oh wait.
It comes loose and it's like I'm not prepared for it. Like I'm flying off the roof. I got it loose!
all that we have is I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love.
All right, let's do it.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
Crank that generator.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
That never gets any less scary. Every time you cut through metal, like seriously.
I saw sparks flying on your pants.
You can go and tell them what we're doing now.
All right. So basically, we have decided to keep the wood stove piping in and cut the hole in the tin and just go around it.
Tell them the reason why.
We couldn't find a Phillips head screwdriver.
Screw
bit. Phillips head bit for his drill.
Some crazy man put Phillips head screws in the chimney pipe instead of using like real screws. You know, I like to use those star bits.
Yeah, so he's pretty much banned the Phillips heads from the property. I think he might have a couple, but they're just not with him. They're down at the ranch. And yeah, so basically we've and he did it. Like it's cut now.
We gotta see if it's in the right spot now.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. But I'm excited that you actually don't have to take the thing out and then cut the hole later. Because you were saying, you know, we're not good at coming back to stuff, and you know how we do. So maybe this is a blessing in disguise.
Yep,
you know how you were talking about, you know, the Lord, you pray for patience, and then the Lord sends you opportunities
to be patient.
To be patient.
He don't snap his fingers and say, "They are patient now."
Exactly. So maybe this is the Lord's way of preventing you from just slapping the tin up there so that you actually have a wood stove later.
Exactly. Yep. So it's God's will for me to have wood stoves.
There you go. I already knew that.
It gotta be hot. Those sparks.
For real? Got any pants left?
Oh yeah, I ain't feel nothing.
You gonna look at this footage and be like, man on fire. So I actually haven't seen this part yet. I've actually going on with the 10. Okay. This also doesn't ever get like less scary. I thought we stopped talking about that.
Like I become another person.
You really do though.
Like, what am I saying?
For real. The kids now know, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I had to teach them the order of operations in homeschool because they wanted to know so bad.
Yeah, you come on up.
They don't even, like, they didn't even know what exponents were. I had to, like, teach them early because they were like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Straight, just go straight. Perfect. What?
That's what it looked like, though.
What?
I might talk crazy.
Come on now.
I can't be too crazy.
No, you got that right on target.
Now I need to line it up down there. That's for my other one.
Thank you, Jesus, that we didn't measure once and cut twice. we are over halfway done with this side of the roof, and the like huge best accomplishment of the day in my eyes was that Tim was able to actually cut a hole in that tin, which means that he didn't have to disassemble the wood stove and we don't have to do anything later. Yes, yay! So wood stove will still be operational. We're gonna go ahead and get the boot ordered so that he has all that he needs in order to do the rubber boot and finish it off. So that was a success. I was super, super excited about that, and it looks amazing. I love it, y'all. It looks so, so, so great. I really like the tin that we picked out. So we just decided to stop here for today on that high note of actually getting the hole in the roof. And you know, he could put up a couple more lines. There's still some daylight left, but sometimes when you've accomplished a lot, it's good to just stop at that high note, because who knows what the next piece of tin will hold. And plus, he's accomplished a lot for today, so we're just gonna pick up with the roof for the next day. But I'm going to just show you around and show you the progress that he was able to make today. So there's this perspective of a beautiful barn roof, and I just love it, y'all. I just love it. I can't wait to just walk up to a completely sheathed roof that will not leak. And we did. Well, Tim got all these lined up, and I was like super duper nervous because I helped him line up the last piece. But I actually was able to get it lined up for him. So everything looks great. Look at that underneath. That looks really good. And it made even more of an overhang. So that is great too, because then you actually get some spot under the barn where you won't get rained on. So that is cool. That's a huge plus there. You could, store something there if you want it to just last for a couple days and not get rained on. But
Benjamin said he likes it.
You like it? Oh, yes, you do.
That roof look good.
Look good, huh? But yeah, it looks great. Let me climb up here. Climb up the ladder and show. Listen, I'm doing too many things at one time, y'all. I already know. So this here, let me change the perspective for y'all so you can see the whole roof. All right, there it is. So that's this whole side of the roof. And he really did a good job of lining these nails up, I think, at least. They look great. And there you go. Got this half down. And this other half to go. And then we'll be able to work on the other side of the roof and the ridge beam. He has a piece for that. He's also going to have to cut another short piece just to go at the top there before you get to the ridge beam. But I think it looks wonderful. It looks so good. So I'm so excited about this, y'all. Look, isn't that perfect? So he said he'll probably have to shave just a little bit more off right there. See where it's butted up against the pipe? That's not ideal. But he can he can just get the grinder up there and take care of that once he gets the boot and puts the boot on and gets ready to install that. But yeah, so it looks great. Everything turned out wonderfully. And now I'm going to get off this ladder and we will end today's video. I'm so pleased. I'm so glad that we were able to make such progress on the roof today. It's so amazing to see the tin finally go up. And just to have, even just having the tin here was a huge step in the right direction. And now it is halfway of the first line of roofing. So, huge high five. Awesome job to Tim Sr. and crew.
I'll be looking in the mail for my check.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm charging a lot of money.
It's coming.
Whole lot of money.
Be like, I got your check in the mail. I already deposited it.
Listen, I got kids to feed.
He crazy.
Gotta pay child support.
He's so funny.
Ain't that right, Benjamin? I love it. It's looking good though.
It looks great.
I was a
Look
little bit
at
nervous
it.
about that color because we wanted to go with white. But I think
Yeah.
we made the right decision.
I think so
because
too.
If we're kind of trying to plan ahead for if we're gonna build a house here, and I think that gray tin will kind of go in good with whatever type of roofing the house has on it.
Right.
But I think it's gonna go in good. And we're thinking about white tin because the roof of Emma is
Emma's
white.
white.
But when we do a house, it might not have a white roof, and then so it kind of. But I think it looks good.
Yeah,
it's
and
gonna
it's
go
a
in
great
well.
neutral color. You know, I
Exactly.
just think it's a beautiful neutral color. It'll blend in with whatever else we might put out here. You know what I'm saying? So, awesome choice. That's what I say. What's up, Ben?
What you think? He looking down. Look at the camera, Benjamin. There you go. Tell him what you think.
A side eye,
Yeah.
under eye. All right, y'all. You ready to end today's video? What's up, Titus?
He trying to
Come
jump
on.
in. He was trying to jump up when you said the ending. You exposed him.
I did. I was like, why is he on the ground like that? All right, y'all. We're going to end today's video here. It's been awesome, amazing, raising the roof, working with Ernest. Tim's just doing a great job doing what he does. And we're just excited to be along for the ride and see everything go up and help in any way that we can. But as always, y'all, it is I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
We will see y'all on the next one.